Hey guys, so this is the explanation of the second part of Empire of the Sun. So the first thing you kind of see in this is the footprints on the floor. So Jamie is obviously separated from his parents and he goes back to his home. So you saw that there was nobody there, and when he went up to his parents' bedroom, there was powder on the floor. So the footprints kind of basically showed that there was a struggle and that they were basically dragged out of their home. And then when he goes downstairs, there's his nanny basically, and probably some other help, stealing some furniture. Okay, so then he, goes through and he's basically just hungry and trying to live on his own, just trying to survive in his house, but he's going hungry, so he decides that he's going to try to go surrender. Um, so when he does, he runs into that kid, the no mama, no papa, no whiskey soda kid. Um, when he does that, he steals his shoes. So he is running away from him, and then Frank almost runs him over with the truck. So that's when we introduced Frank and Basie. So Basie's John Malkovich, and then Basie and Frank, they try to sell him, but they can't. And so they're trying to say goodbye to him and be like, okay, we're done with you. Because they're not interested in anything unless Jamie is helpful to them. Okay, and that's a major trait of Basie, is that he uses people to get ahead himself. Okay, and you'll see that throughout the movie. So he decides that he's going to show them where there's opulence, where there's things that can be taken. So he's going to go back to his old neighborhood with them, but the Japanese are there and they capture him. So they take him to a holding center, and that's where you see all the people dying and that, and they got the metal bowls, and they're being fed potatoes and water is pretty much what they're being fed. And then so one thing that Basie said to do for Jim is to boil the water, only drink boiled water, because there's people dying of dysentery. So there's basically it means the water is contaminated, and it's making people sick and dying. Okay, but then they're going to go to Suchow. So the truck is taking them to Suchow, which is a concentration camp, and basically it's more of a permanent place to live during the war for these people. Okay, all right, that's all I got for this part. Hope you enjoy the next part.